You might notice that this video is a little bit out of order from the other ones because I had already done both the Ukrainian Job and Jewelry Store heists, but the audio bugged and never recorded my voice. So now I have to do it over again, and I'm doing it during the Winter Wonderland event. So let's get started real quick. Alright, now for this build, I'm going a little bit modest with a couple of compact Shimano pistols and the Gruber Kurz pistol. I would go for the Judge shotgun usually, but at least on the Ukrainian Job and the jewelry heist, I don't think it's really necessary. I'm also using Nova Shank for the super quick melee so I can break display cases really fast. Although, the Mother Forker is also perfectly viable for this. But if you want to get creative and use something else, be a little bit slower, go ahead. I won't stop you. I can't stop you. And I'm thinking I'm going to swap out my shurikens for some good old Ace of Spades action. Sounds fun. Now, as for insider assets, don't get them. You don't need them. They're unnecessary. Maybe the camera feed, but nah. I've lasted without it for all these years. You can too. Let's get started. Alright, first off, on higher difficulties, the main difference between Ukrainian Job and Jewelry Store is that the Jewelry Store will have the alley completely fenced off, so you'll have to go in through the front. But for this heist, there is usually metal detectors that will put a stop to you. That being said, they don't seem to be here right now, but keep an eye on those. Usually it's better to go around back. It seems the hot dog stand isn't around, so that's nice. That makes things a little easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to murk some civvies. Missing every bullet while I'm at it, because, you know, it just seemed like the thing to do. The Gruber Kurz is not a very accurate pistol now that I look at it. Now that I use it, I'm noticing its flaw. Normally I'd kill that civvy down there, but it seems like now just wasn't the time to do it. Deal with him and move him out of the way real quick. Alright, doesn't seem like there's anything going on over here, which is good. Ah, let's see if I can actually hit my shot. I seriously easily hit my shot with dualies rather than the single Gruber Kurz. Pick up that package, check the bed of the truck, check the side of this. You know, just so we're doing something while we're waiting for civilians to move into place like that one did. Now the only one left to deal with is this boy right here. And let me tell you, he is frustrating. He likes to stand in front for a very long period of time, wasting your time at that. Then he acts like he's going to walk inside, but walks past. Alright, all the civilians are dealt with, so we don't have to worry about the streets anymore. Now we go around back. Pretty much, unless they're in front of a window, kill every single guard you see. Like that. Cause for alarm. Please be at ease. Oh yeah, by the way, you see that thing right there? That little box? This thing right here? Oh. There was apparently a package behind it. There's a few of these around the building, as you can see. If there are metal detectors, then they will be in one of those locations, and if you get camera access, it will be below one of these in that. I don't remember how I did it, but from certain angles, that thing can just completely disappear and look like camera access. By the way, sometimes a civilian that spawns up there that's a pain in the ass, because you have to break glass in order to kill it, and breaking glass will alert damn near everyone on the map, so be careful with that. You know what? I'm gonna give you a chance to get your life together, okay, lady? You can do better. I believe in you. There's also cameras in there, by the way. And the cameras are controlled by one guard who is within this room sometimes. It's just like that guy right there.
This is a test broadcast of the emergency airwaves. This is a test. Do not be alarmed. This is a test.
Put down my buyback case.
Additional wrapping can be found in the designated area.
Now, I'm not sure if the cameras are controlled by whether or not a guard is in here or whether or not that is broken. So I always do both.
Thank you.
I'm going to set up a drill here because I think I'm in a good spot right now. That's just a civvy. I don't have to worry about him. Run in here. Usually there's someone in here. But looks like I got lucky this time. So now I'm going to put down my ECM and handle this. Huh. Get all of them to get down real quick. Now we start tying people up. Alright. Now I'm gonna go deal with this by stabbing it. Never mind, I lied. It's gonna deal with itself. Now we're out of buy bags. What do? We handle that because it's not worth it to try to crowd control them, in my opinion. You'll make more money than you lose, so you'll be fine. Usually there's at least one more guard inside that likes to hang around up front or within this room right here, but it seems like I got very lucky and got the minimal amount of guards on this one, but just be aware. Now what we're going to do is get annoyed by these stupid drills. I hate them. They're so loud. Now what we're going to do real quick is we're going to empty out everything in the front while we wait for both the safes to open up so we can get that tiara. And this is why I like Novashenk, because it breaks things very fast compared to other melee weapons. I love it. What I don't love is how much these drills are deciding to misbehave. Oh my god. Yeah, it's one thing you need to learn about Payday stealth is that the drills get very annoying. It's very annoying for your complete silence to be interrupted by that drill making that stupid noise. Most of the money you're going to make off this heist is going to be from these little things that we pick up. You pick up enough of those things that usually they outweigh the amount you make from bags. So keep that in mind. Still collect the bags, because the bags are still going to make you a good amount of money, because with your objective being a pickup, you kind of just get a lot of money from extra bags. And you get like 3 extra bags or something, which is more than you'd usually get in the jewelry store. Usually you just get 1. Couple more display cases, and we are done collecting jewels. Now, we check on our safes. They're probably open. A little extra money doesn't hurt. A tiara doesn't hurt either. Now, before I leave, I'm going to just quickly find whatever packages I can. They hide in the damnedest of places. So it's always nice to get a hold of all of those. Especially on a heist where you don't have to worry about too much. This is a very simple beginner heist. Even more simple than the jewelry store, if I'm being honest with you. It's pretty much baby's first stealth heist. It's not that complicated. Oh, almost missed one.
Secured.
Alright, there's also underneath these benches, underneath these little mailboxes, in the backs of trucks. I think underneath this car, maybe, on this box. They just hide in the weirdest of little places. That being said, before I keep searching, I'm gonna bag these up and throw them in. Okay, good. As you can see, the instant cash is the things we picked up, and that made us almost $1 million. Granted, the amount we made off of bags is nothing to gawk at, especially if you just started out. So, we're doing pretty good for ourselves right now. I'm just gonna do a quick once-over to get whatever packages I can find. Oftentimes, there is one package that I have trouble finding, but it seems like this time was a good time, so let's go. Damn, almost exactly 10 minutes, and we just got that. Decent chunk of XP, considering the amount of work we put in. And we pick a card. Not bad. 10 minutes flat. We just did that, so now I'm going to move on to the jewelry store. Similar, but slightly different. Alright, I'm going to use very similar equipment. In other words, I'm not changing it at all because there's no point. Still not going to buy any assets because we don't need them. Let's go. Alright, now most civilian spawns and guard spawns are the same, besides for the fact that we can't get to the back because both sides are covered up by that same fence. I also restarted this heist like 3 times to get a hold of the hot dog stand, which is a mild inconvenience that can happen on both heists. Let me show you how to very easily deal with it.
For mature audiences only.
That's the easiest way to deal with it, is to literally just kill them. You see, police officers like this, they don't have pagers, so you can just kill them. As long as you don't get spotted by them, what are you scared of? Yeah, as long as you do this right, they'll never get a chance to call anyone or shoot you or anything, so you're gonna be fine. Now, once again, like last time, we are killing all of the civilians that hang out in front of the store, just so we don't have to deal with them down the road. Alright, that's all of them dead? I believe so, anyway. We'll find out if I'm wrong in a minute. As you can see, I almost just tried to go around back here, but this fence is in the way. But the upside is, we can just run in. There's no metal detectors that spawn on this one. Because this is, I believe in lore, this is the first time we hit the store. So they have not upped their security to deal with us yet. Now we're going to just tie up whoever we can up here. And then whoever we can't tie up, well, I'm sorry, no Russian. Now, gonna be careful because I don't know if there will be any guards in here. There's a civilian in here, but I also got the version where the windows here are blocked up by a cargo crate, so that's nice. Put the drill there to let it go to work before I even go back here. Go back through the windows because there are guards here, and they are annoying. Oh, that is a very annoying guard spawn. I don't think either of them move, so I'm gonna kill the one in the back. and then kill the one up there after putting down my ECM.
Number you've reached is not in service. Please check the number and dial again. Thank you.
You could do that without an ECM jammer, it's just, it will be a little bit hectic if you try that. So I like the ECM jammer as a little bit of a buffer, so I have time to answer one pager before I worry about the second one. And then,
This is
boom.
JetSec Tech Support. If you have a problem with your radio, please contact us during normal business hours. Thank
3 minutes flat, we cleared out all the civilians and all of the guards. If anything, I did that better than I did on Ukrainian Job. But now, the first difference is, back here, there are necklaces for us to pick up, rather than a single safe and maybe a little bit of jewelry. Now, one thing I haven't showed you is that there's sometimes a spawn over here where you will see Bobblehead Bob sitting in this chair and a lady sitting right here. And usually I just kill both of them, but I make sure the guards outside are dead first, so that way they don't get alerted by that. I'm gonna make sure there's no packages in here. Alright, now I'm gonna go up front, because the goal of this one is to actually get bags. So you're gonna get more bags technically, it's just they're gonna be worth so little. And if you're doing this on, I believe, Overkill or below, I'll correct myself if I'm wrong on that one, you can get all of the bags up front. But if you're doing it on, I believe, Mayhem or above, then you're going to have to open up that safe regardless, because you need 8 bags. And the 8th bag and the 9th bag are both in the safe at all times. A little frustrating, but I can wait on a drill. Hell, I've been doing it for a few years now. Just clear it out very fast. Might even get this done quicker than the other one. Wouldn't that be something? Go 15-minute video for 2 heists. That'd be nice. Alright, gonna do a once-over at the front of the store. It looks like I got everything, so now we just start throwing bags in to save us the time of waiting. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm tired. Beats me. As you can see, all the bags from the front of the store, not enough. I still need more. But now what I'm going to do is, while that drill is still going, I'm going to collect the packages. Just look in the same general spots you'll find it in Ukrainian Job. The spots are usually pretty similar, so you shouldn't have too hard of a time finding these ones. Unless you, of course, are me, in which case you will have a hell of a time trying to find these things. I think there's one in this alleyway. Oh.
Secured.
Secured.
Thank you.
Thank you. 6 packages left. Where the hell could they be? It sounds like our drill is done. I'll get to that in just a minute.
Secured.
Right now I want to get these packages, so I don't worry about them later. Believe there's one under here sometimes. Don't have to worry about alerting anybody right now. If they've been alerted, they've been alerted, you know? Do I know what that meant? Not in the slightest. I have no clue what I meant when I said that.
Thank you.
Right.
Secured.
3 packages, not bad. I believe one of them might be under one of these wheels. Oh, or in the driver's seat. Yeah, that makes more sense. 2 packages left. I don't know where they are, and I'm not going to look for them. It will take me way too long to find those. I'm just going to get my bags and leave. And, of course, the cash. Bam! Now, as you can see, I throw that in there. The bags are only worth 5,000 if they are for the objective. In other words, I have made 40 grand and that's it off of these bags. So why go for the extra one, you might ask? Because it's an extra bag, and the extra loot goes into our pockets and not Vlad's. Therefore, boom. 230 grand. Done. That easy. And now we leave with our earnings.
Nice job snatching all those gems, guys. I'll call ahead to my diplomatic contacts. They're hungry for this. Let's feed them.
That was hauntingly quiet. Now, I'm pretty sure we made a little bit less than Ukrainian Job for some reason, but it's the same basic concept between both heists, so damn it, I got a weapon skin. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the video of Ukrainian Job and Jewelry Store Heist. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be moving on to 4 stores next. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for that. Peace.